Hi, my name is Chandler Chapman, and this is my informative speech on cloud computing. This is my audience, and this is my camera woman. What is cloud computing? To those of you who are unfamiliar with the term, cloud computing may seem like a verb to describe the act of counting clouds. I'm sorry to inform you that it might be a little more complicated. Cloud computing is the outsourcing of three components of computer needs. It is the outsourcing of hardware and data centers, the outsourcing of computer platforms, and the outsourcing of software, the applications and programs. According to Business Wire, in their article on research and markets, the 2011 trends to watch for are cloud computing technologies. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is accumulation of three main information technology needs. It is the act of infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. It came about with two new technologies that came about through the internet. It is the technology of virtualization and the technology of utility computing. The definition by the Executive's Guide to Cloud Computing that was written by Eric Marks and Bob Lozano, published in 2011, defines cloud computing as a type of computing that provides simple, on-demand access to pools of highly elastic computing resources. These resources are provided as a service over a network, such as the Internet, and are now possible due to a series of innovations across computing technologies, operations, and business models. Cloud enables the consumers of technology to think of computing as effectively limitless, of minimal cost, reliable, and as well for the consumer not to be concerned about how it is constructed, how it works and operates, or where it is located. In the article, What is Cloud Computing?, on the company Cloud Distribution's website, written in 2011, they explain that cloud has three distinct characteristics that differentiate it from traditional hosting. It is sold on demand. It is typically sold minute by minute or hour by hour. And it is elastic, as a user can use as much or as little amount of the service as they need. And it is given the management of the service to the provider. And thus, for the person who is using the service, doesn't really need to know how their software is operating. The basic computer functions that are being outsourced to providers are infrastructure, platform, and software. Infrastructure provides computer storage for databases and networks, physical and virtual resources that are used to constructing the cloud. Platform as a service. And this is what the infrastructure would look like. It's pretty much how the hardware of the computer looks, what it's run. And they're outsourcing that to people who can maintain and keep that up. Then there's platform as a service. It was difficult to get a visual for this because platform as a service is basically the code that's written that starts the computer up. It's how the computer runs. It's how all the software on top of the computer, what it's needed to run the software, and what basically the basic functions of your computer. And now with cloud, you're able to outsource that platform to another provider and have it updated and manually updated annually via the network, such as like the Internet. And then there's software as a service. And this is what most readers would know. Executive Guides to Cloud Computing by Eric Marks and Bob Lozano, published in 2010, says that cloud was built in the first place based on these applications, the stuff that anyone outside the cloud technology and operation groups require. Its function in the big picture of cloud computing is best explained in an article written by Eric Knorr, the editor-in-chief at InfoWorld. On the customer side, it means no upfront investment in servers or software licensing, and on the server provider side, it means just one application to maintain. Costs are low compared to conventional hosting. With SaaS as a company is able to pay another service provider to continue maintaining the application while having their application itself available to all employees at one time from any computer. So cloud computing is really the accumulation of outsourcing three different technologies that make up a computer. It's outsourcing the basic functions of the computer, the databases and the hard drives and the mainframes of the computer to another service provider. It's outsourcing the platform, how the computer's running at its basic levels, the code and the written code that's needed for it to run. And then it's outsourcing the software and the applications that everyone is using on their iPhones or in Google. It's what the users see. It's outsourcing the software. So I hope you learned a little bit about cloud computing and are able to use it and understand what it means in your daily life. Thank you. My audience. My camera woman.